Hello everyone, welcome to NIMPA Digital Media. My name is Wahukirago. I'm a Jenny from NIMPA, that is Nairobi Institute of Music and Performing Arts. Today we have Mr. Odifaxad Peter. Ama kama mjumbavyo anaitwa Guardian Angel. Karibu sana hapa NIMPA.
Asante.
Guardian Angel or Peter is going to be one of our mentors. He will be mentoring our music students on matters of the music industry, and to be specific, the gospel music industry. And before I ramble on more, let me introduce him and let him say a little bit of what he wants us to know about him. Karibu.
Really. Safi sana. Asante sana. I appreciate for the opportunity to come here to NIMPA. This is my first time in a setup like this, doing mentorship. But I just appreciate, because this is a vision that I had earlier. I tried to kidogo gather people and just train them a little about the little that I know about music, and I'm glad that we have even gotten to a place like this where now we can be able to share it to a bit of a wider audience, and maybe going forward we'll grow the audience as we also grow. So for me, it's an opportunity to learn and also to share the little that I have been able to learn over the years.
That's really nice. So to start with, who is Guardian Angel?
Me.
Yes, who are you?
I'm the one.
I can see you as the one. But for someone who, yes, they can see you, but who are you really?
Who am I really?
Yes.
That question is really sometimes tricky to answer. But then this is just me. I'm a born again Christian, a young guy, a father of many people in the industry. And also a believer in Christ deeply, and a lover of music, precisely gospel music.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe briefly tell us, the notable experiences in your journey as a gospel musician and minister.
Notable experiences.
Yes. Like things that you think that have shaped the Guardian Angel of today that we know, that have really impacted your gospel music.
Well, I think it's because, sometimes when we get into the industry, or now into music ministry, most of us people get into it as a hobby.
Okay.
And even the times when us guys were coming into the music, I don't know how to call it, the game or the fraternity,
Hata kwa Kiswahili niseme,
wakati tuliingia music, we came into it as more as a hobby, but with the thought of wanting to make something out of it.
Very true.
Yeah, so tulitaka ku treat music as a career, but the things that we
did
are things to show that we are operating it as a hobby.
As a hobby.
You understand?
Okay.
So you desire to get the results of a career, but you're doing it, the habits and the things that you're doing is those of a hobby.
Yes.
So you end up getting the results of a hobby, which are just the pleasure of you performing as an artist, on the stage with many people shouting, and people knowing you. But career-wise, you don't get returns.
Okay. So, ni point gani realization iliku hapenia? Like at what point did you realize?
Sadly, it took like 7 years for me to come and realize that. Yeah, because me, I've been in the music industry for like 10 years now.
Okay.
My first song was released in 2011.
Okay.
And I had sung it earlier, 2008 there, around 2008, 2009. So just recently is when I came to realize that, and the notable experiences is the fact that you will get to places where people just know you, but they pretend or they behave as if they don't know
They don't know you.
You understand? Until just sometime when you happen to get a song which as far as they're concerned, is a hit song,
Yeah,
then
attracts
now
a
you
lot of attention.
become noticeable.
Yes.
A good example is when I won Artist of the Year.
Yes, Groove.
Before I won Artist of the Year,
Mm-hmm.
my name was Guardian Angel, and my voice was the same
Yes.
as the one I have now.
Oh, okay.
But something just changed. Something flipped.
In you?
Yes,
or in
not in you.
Your immediate environment?
In the immediate environment.
Okay, okay.
Something just flipped, and now
Uh-huh.
people view me and think of me very differently.
Okay,
And it's really funny because I just got the award.
okay.
You know, that's all I got from that place.
Yeah,
I mean, that's all I walked home with.
yes.
But the perception and even how people view me changed, which I don't really understand
Okay.
how that happens. But then I'm still the same person.
Do you think that was a positive thing or a negative thing?
It's a positive thing for me, for my career. But again, the negative part of it is why did I have to go through what I went through before I won the award?
Yes.
You understand?
Yes. And you are still the
negative,
same person.
yeah, I'm the same person.
True.
The negative part of it is why should it be the one that determines a big artist
An award, and it's
or a person who is good in what they do?
true. And you know, we're looking at this award. It's just the award. There is no,
It's just the
there's
award.
no
It's
financial, there's
nothing.
no monetary. It's just an award.
Nothing.
So do you think that's a weakness that we have? That is
It's
in
not
our industry.
It's not a weakness. I think, you know, what I came to realize is that the industry has grown with some of the perceptions that it has been given by the media. You understand? We have been made to feel as the audience that, or as the fan base, that when you win the award is now when you become, when you are good.
Yes.
If you win the Artist of the Year, you're now the best artist. Thing is, we have so many people down here, even in the slums, who can sing very well.
True.
And there are even people who sing in truth and in spirit for God.
True.
Down here in churches and in the slums. But the people we elevated first before us, and those are the people who I would say have gotten us into a ditch. The people who we put up and said, these are the artists that we believe in. Hao ndio wale tunawaamini. And every one of us followed them. Right now, all the gospel musicians and all the artists who came after them are suffering because of their mistakes and their decisions.
The standards that were set are not favorable to, you know, a person who's coming in truth and, you know, in the passion, the real passion.
We have all been categorized.
Very true.
You understand? So you'll go to someone, and even if you introduce yourself as a gospel artist, and they don't want to hear anything by the name gospel artist.
Okay. What do they want to hear?
Because they feel the gospel has been messed up.
It has been given a bad name.
It has been given a bad name by a few people who have made their own decisions.
Yes, true.
You understand? So that is where the award messed us up. But if we were to be determined by how one lives and the things that they do and the music that they produce, then we would be having a standing gospel industry right now.
Wow. So wacha nikuulize. Now, you said that you feel like, you know, you wasted this. Okay, I wouldn't say you wasted.
It's not
I
wasted.
think it's not
I
wasted.
appreciate those 7 years. I appreciate those 7 years that and the process that I went through, because that is what has made me to stand out right now.
To be who you are, eh?
To be who I am right now. And the reason why I cannot fall, or the reason why I cannot switch as an artist, is because of that time that I stayed learning.
Your grounding.
And the foundation. You see, for me, I think the deeper the foundation, the higher a building can go.
Very true.
You understand?
Very true, yeah.
So having dug a foundation for 7 years, I believe now 7 stories above me is easy for me to sustain. You understand?
Very true.
So there are levels I can go that so many people cannot go, because I have I have a foundation that is
Ukweli.
deep. Yeah.
Ukweli. Sasa nikuulize, let me ask, for a young artist, because our institution, we teach young musicians who want to get to, they see you as the epitome.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
see, I want to get to Guardian level, Guardian Angels level. What do you think now with the knowledge that you have right now, ni kitu gani hiyo msanii who's aspiring to, to be in the gospel industry, not for the wrong reasons, but, because they feel for them it's a calling and they also want to make it a career for them. Ni vitu gani hizo maybe anafaa ku keep in mind?
Understand the three things. The three things that make up an industry or make up a musician. A musician's life.
Okay.
Music business, music ministry, and the music industry.
Ah, okay. That's nice. I think
Understand the
I'm
three
noting
things.
that.
Put them down. This is how music ministry operates. You have to be deep in the word. You want to tell people about God. If you are my friend, I can tell these guys about you because I know you.
I know you. True.
You understand?
True. Very true.
They will believe me when I tell them about you because I know you.
True.
And they know they can find you if they find me.
Find you. Wow.
You understand?
Wow, yes.
So if they want to get anything about you, they will come and ask me. I will tell them. Why? Because I know.
True.
You understand? Same way with God. If you want to tell people about God in your music, you have to know God through prayer. You understand? Because now God is a spirit, and for you to be able to relate with him, then you have to go into the things of the spirit, which is the prayer and the word of God. You understand? Music ministry.
That is music ministry.
Music ministry is what you have to do in spirit, where you have to reach the souls of the people. You have to, this is something that goes directly to the spirit of the other person. You understand? Now, you cannot be able to talk to the spirit of another person unless you're spiritual yourself.
Okay.
Spiritual things operate spiritually. You understand? You have to be deep in the spirit so that you are able to speak to another person's spirit.
Spiritually.
You understand?
Okay.
That is where you get to a place where you're just singing and someone falls down and starts crying. Those are the things of the spirit.
Wow.
That is not something physical. That you have nothing to do with that. That's now the spirit operating, God operating. You understand?
Okay.
Your anointing operating
All right.
in your music. You understand?
True,
That is
true.
music that is spirit filled. There's something that people hear about that song and their spirit is stirred.
Before we actually go, so is all gospel music spiritual? Or is all...
No, it's not. That's why I've said the music industry,
of now.
music business, and music
ministry. Yes.
You understand?
Yes, ministry, industry, and business.
The gospel, or even the question that you're asking, it doesn't necessarily have to be spiritual.
Okay.
It doesn't have necessarily to be spiritual, because there are points where even pastors, they don't preach, they teach.
True. Okay.
You understand?
Kweli, nimekubali.
You understand?
Yeah.
There are things a man of God would teach that are not necessarily spiritual things, those of laying hands and healing, and you understand? There are many arms. There are many arms even on the music itself.
Okay.
There's music that will heal. There's music that would minister to you, the music that would speak restoration. And there's music that you'll just feel good about.
Entertainment.
You understand? Entertainment. And there's music that will teach you.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
So that's what it is as far as the music ministry is concerned. You have to, it has to bring restoration to people. It has to bring healing. It has to
connect.
It has to connect
level.
people. Yeah, you understand?
Very true.
Music business. Every business has to be operated as a business. You have to have capital. You have to do marketing. You have to make sure there's profit in the music. You have to make sure there's a way you have the medias to deliver your product to the people. You understand?
True.
It has to be a product that pleases the people. Music business. Start from capital, where you have this amount of money that is needed to go and do an audio, and the amount of money that is needed to do a video. Once you get the video, packaging of the music, you need to package it well enough for people to love it.
To like it, true. People
Understand? for people to love it. Now that one brings you back again to bringing a product that people love to listen to, would love to listen to, a product that is appealing to people, not necessarily a gospel song or not necessarily one that is speaking about God. You just go and get a topic that you know, this one, the ladies would love to listen to it. You understand?
It's knowing your target market.
Target market. You understand? That is business now. Yeah.
True.
Get your target market.
True.
No, these people from this, this is my target audience.
So this is where developing a brand now comes in. Ama, hiyo ni...
not necessarily. Also, partially because again, people want to buy something from a brand.
Ni ukweli, jina kubwa.
Hawataki kununua tu kitu ya kutoka mahali popote. But then again, it's not really necessary. It just depends on how you package yourself, because mimi naweza toka place natoka hata kana naishi place fiti, niende kudishi kwa kibanda. Depending on ile food nataka kudishi leo. You understand? So kila mtu ukisha get target market, I mean audience yako, unajua how to package yourself for that target audience. You understand? Because hawezi leta hapa coffee hapa hivi kwa kibanda, sasa uleta ati coffee fulani na tu vikombe fulani, watu wanashindwa una dunia.
Espresso na
cappuccino. Unaanza kuwalele hapa kwa barabara, unaona? So unaji brand kulingana na your target audience. You understand?
True.
So it has to run as a business. You have to know, once I put out this song, how much am I going to get from it, and how am I going to get the money from it? Register Skiza, make copies of CDs, go distributing and selling them. You understand? Make t-shirts of your own brand. Kofia. Go do kofias. Get places to perform. Perform there. Give them your t-shirts or sell your CDs. That is business. Now you're getting back your money from what you made, from the product that you made. You understand? True. The music industry, how the music industry operates is what type of people do young guys or your target audience love to see? What kind of hairstyle do they put? What kind of dress codes do they put? Now that is basically showbiz. You understand?
Showbiz, nukweli.
That is how the industry is. Now hiyo ni music industry. Showbiz, una drive dinga inakaaje?
Okay.
Unaona?
Yeah.
Wewe ukula ma places zinakaaje? Wewe hang out na wase wana nikina nani? What kind of photo images do you take? You understand? That is the music industry.
But you know,
the music industry is where you now have to lie. You take a photo in someone's car and you know, or go to someone's place, a good hotel, take a photo just chilling at home.
Hashtag blessing.
And the car in the background is a client's car. You understand? The industry. You have to lie about yourself. When you're in a hotel, you want to make sure these people feel like this is my home.
So is that a good thing? How is that a good thing? Is that a good thing?
But
because they see, because currently most of the problems like people are experiencing nowadays, you know, with mental health. Mtu anaona celeb, you know, maybe ni beshte yako hata mlianza life pamoja hivi. Unaona suddenly things have gone so nicely for them. You know, they're driving really nice cars, they're living in nice places. Unaanza kupata stress,
but
you know.
makosa ni nani sasa?
Sasa, shouldn't, you know, celebrities or musicians at a certain level be the ones to do, to tell people that, you know,
look, the problem
this is how...
The problem is this, that is what they want, those people.
Okay.
Mimi nikianza kujitokezea kama maskini sahi, mafans hawatakuwa na time yangu.
That's the reality of the industry.
So I have to lie to them that these are the things. So again, when I start lying to you, you kill yourself. Because you're the one who has put me there. Mimi sasa nikienda kupanda hapa matatu, wale watu watakuwa kwa hiyo matatu itakuwa chaos. You understand? And by the time they live there, they'll be like, ai, jamaa pia yeye bado anapanda matatu. You understand? So they have made me lie to them. They have made me want to lie. They have made me live a lie. And so many musicians out there
are also doing the same, a lie because of the pressure that has been put on us by the fans. You understand? And also you can use it positively. Okay. What I would encourage someone to do is don't conform into the lie and make it, and you know that there are times even when we are in school, unakopi exams alafu ukipass unafurahi. Unajua umekopi. You understand? So unadanganya watu alafu wakiamini unafurahia alafu una get comfortable. Hapana, we danganya wase but make sure
several years down the line, that will be your life.
Ama tuache kusema ni kudanganya, tuseme ni kupaka mafuta.
Paka hiyo mafuta, lakini make sure 2 years ama 3 years down the line, hiyo ndo itakuwa life yenye unaishi.
Okay, so you have to actively work
towards it. You understand?
Wow.
So that by the time people come to realize that, kumbe even though you can, you understand? Because it is possible for you to work yourself into the place where you want to be. Because again, the word says, call the things that are not as though they are. Understand? And so, and also, as a man thinketh, so he is. So if you start putting yourself in that place now and work towards it, you will get yourself there. You understand? So it is positive and also negative. It's only negative when you live there and lie to people until you forget yourself and continue lying, and later on you realize you have nothing when it's too late for you to get yourself to a good place. Music industry, that's how it is. So the 3 things, you have to put them down and understand them well. Where do I want to succeed in? Do I want to succeed in music business? Do I want to succeed in the music industry? Or do I want to succeed in the music ministry? I don't know why people are shouting all over the place that because someone dressed in their wife's dress, and then they are succeeding in the music industry. That's what the industry is.
Once and
you understand? That's what the industry wants. So this person has just left the ministry, or maybe he has just taken one arm of the music life and decided to go the industry way.
To run with it, true.
Understand? He has decided to run the industry way because that's what the industry wants. So he wakes up one day and puts on his wife's bra and comes out to you people and you start talking about it. When you are talking about it, he is succeeding in his music industry the way he wants. He wants you to talk about it, actually. So he has succeeded in it. Kwani kuna nini ingine hapo? Because no one in his right senses will do that. For a different, you can't wake up.
It's showbiz.
It's basically showbiz. I want you to talk. So even when you're talking and you're feeling, this guy is lost, hiyo kusema he's lost, ndio anataka useme. So that's how the industry is. I will wake up today in the boarding and just tell you something bad, or, because I want you to talk. I want to keep you engaged. I am succeeding in the music industry, whether negatively or positively.
So is it possible for someone to be successful in all 3?
Yes. It is possible for you to be successful in all 3 if you already have it at the back of your mind that this is how these things operate. Me, I'm able to succeed in all the 3. Only that I don't want to take that risk. Because if I wake up today wearing some kind of stuff, there are people I will lose. You see, for me...
so there's a target audience.
For me, even besides target audience, me, I'm a person who has had a relationship with God before music.
True.
So for me, the reason why I would play low is because of the people that God has given to me. The people that...
have held you down.
Not even the people that have held me down. The people who feel like they use me as a marking scheme for their life.
Don't you think you need pressure?
Ni pressure ndio. But again, you see, it will keep me. It holds you, it holds me, because of them, for their sake. Because the word says, kama mkono yako ndio itafanya watu fulani wakose ufalme wa Mungu, toa mkono. You understand? So me, I wouldn't want to lose the people of God because of some selfish interests for me to succeed in the industry, because half the time your success in the industry does not put food on the table.
Okay. That's
only your
profound.
Success in music ministry and music business will put food on your table.
That's profound, I think.
Ministry will put food on your table because the Lord will bless the work of your hands.
Amen.
If you take care of God's business, He will take care of your business. There's a way you can be able to operate without music business and without the industry and just do ministry and still be very successful.
So that's tried and tested for you.
It is.
So, because I teach young musicians who really want to get to that level. I think now it's an actualization of both. I wouldn't talk much about the music industry because I don't know much, but maybe I'll talk about the music ministry and the music business. I have young people who really want to succeed in that. And you know, I'm looking at there is usually that that war within themselves, that battle between themselves, between being their actual self and then being what their audiences want.
You see, again, thing about being what the audience want is I have never seen a person, I mean a leader who is waiting for the guys he's leading for them to show him direction.
Okay.
You understand? Once I take a direction as the leader, the rest have to follow me.
Okay.
So wherever I go is right for them, and that's where we get it. We get it wrong. When we get to a place where we have to even ask you, can I release another song?
Hey. Okay.
I am not supposed to ask you because
just
I am the
bring
one who is
it,
leading you. You just follow me.
Okay.
Kwa sababu umeniamini kwamba mi ndo mtu unataka kunifuata, mi ndo kioo. We niangalie. Hakuna vile kioo itakuuliza tena unakaaje. Unaona? Kioo iko hapo ikuambie kwamba hivi ndo iko sawa. You understand? So being as the leader, the fact that people have agreed or they have
entrusted
felt
you
and they have entrusted me, then let them follow me. You understand? Let them follow me. So it's up to me to live up to the standard, but them they have to follow. What I say is what is right. When I decide now we are going to Nairobi, Tao, huko ndo tunaenda. Huko ndio kuko right. Nikiamua tunarudi pande hii, hiyo ndo right.
Okay, I think why I'm asking this because I have people who who come very talented because in Kenya you can be very talented and still not be successful in music ministry or in music business.
Si kwani mimi nimekaa miaka 7 kama siko talented.
Sawa, tumekubali.
Miaka 7 unakaa uko talented ndio, lakini hauna success. Uko unaishi kwa one bedroom kwa single room huko unateseka, hata hauna rent. Unaona? It's possible. Continue.
Because I notice people have, especially musicians growing up, you have different influences. Kuna maybe growing up umekuwa kisikiza gospel rock, grow up kisikiza American gospel. So when you release or when you write your music, that is where like most of your music is coming from, that kind of background. And unapata ni mziki poa, but unakuja kuleta hapa Kenya, you realize that it is, according to maybe even international standards, that music is really good. So kuna like ka formula ka succeed in this music business hapa Kenya, like when it comes to gospel music.
Lakini sasa nikuulize,
nikusema kuna muziki yenye haikubaliki hapa Kenya? Because I know musicians
muziki ni poa, ndio muziki ni poa, lakini unajua muziki pia ni entertainment sana, as much as it's ministry and all. It's lazima ikuwe kitu inafurahisha mtu nafsi yake. Na hauwezi kuja kuniuzianga kunde kama mimi ni mtu wa managu.
Okay.
We enda utafute managu kuje uniuzie. Nitanunua. Unaona? Usikuje kunilazimisha na kunde yako ati kwa sababu shamba yako umepanda kunde. Hapana, enda utafute mtu atakuuzia managu. Kwa sababu hapa sisi tunakulanga managu.
Okay.
Enda uitafute ukuje uniletee kama unapenda kuikula ama uipendi. Wewe kama unapenda kula kunde ikule kwako.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay, sawa.
Mimi nilikuja nikimbaga reggae. Mbaya sana. But hiyo reggae kwa sababu si hiyo ndio watu wanataka. Wacha ni kule kwangu.
Someone stopped reggae.
People stopped reggae. You understand? So the thing is this. You bring to us what we want because we are the consumers. You understand? We want to be pleased in what we want.
Unajua kwa nini nasema hivi? Juu ukiangalia like nafanyanga tu research, unaenda YouTube, unaangalia comments. Kenyans still have this perception that Kenya kuna muziki poa. Kenya kuna, ndio maana tunasikiza TZ, ndio maana tunasikiza Nigeria. Kenya kuna muziki poa, wasanii wa Kenya ati wanaimba the same thing, but when you look at the artist,
music is if a song is good, you will not force it onto people. If
good to whose standards?
Kama muziki ni poa tu. Kama ni muziki itafikia roho ya mtu, you will not in fact you will play it on someone's on your phone, and the next person seated to you will want you to send them the song, and they will send the next person, and before you know it, it is a very big song, whether it has a video or not. There's just a way it will go viral, and you can't block it from, even if it takes as many years as it can take, it will still get to the people.
So ndio nasema hivi sasa, ukisema mziki poa Kenya, gospel mziki poa, hebu tuambie like three main qualities of mziki poa.
Yeah, I wouldn't put a finger to any. What I would say is music from the spirit will go to the spirit. Music from the heart will go to the heart. So if it's from your heart, it will go.
Okay. Let me go with that. Although I think in my mind, or in your mind, when you talk about muziki, because kuna muziki saizi.
But you see, like I will give an example of hymns. Hymns are music inspired of the Holy Spirit. Play 2 hymns, one that I have sung, a refix, and one old one. Ask people the one they want to listen to.
Yeah, that's. I think now you get
Which
what
one
I'm trying to say.
Listen to?
Remix.
India. Why? Because of the way it's packaged. Same content.
So this packaging, that's what I'm asking. Hii packaging ni nini? Umeongeza nini?
Aujaongeza kitu, umetafuta ile kitu watu wanataka kuisikia. Tafuta instrumental ile
inachapa, people danceable,
watu
entertainment.
Dance. Give them the same content in that beat, that melody. You understand? Just make something palatable for people, which is an easy thing.
Okay.
Because so that when people can't listen to the words, at least they can dance. True,
at least they can dance. That entertainment aspect of music is very important.
Let it entertain. Let it first attract me. Entertainment wise first. Then I can listen to what you're saying in the song.
Wow, I think that has been such a profound discussion. There is so much insight and venye nimekwambia utakuja utufunzie. Hiyo kwanza music business, music industry.
Manager wangu ako tu hapa.
Ako hapo, tutaongea. We'll definitely talk about that.
Ka invoice hapo moja tight. School fees yao watu yote. Mimi ndio ndaikula kwa hiyo lesson moja.
At least we will know that wanatoka class hivi wakienda industry, they are empowered.
Of course. And there's so much that guys need to know. Me, I'm here. Anytime you guys need me to come through and just speak to guys, it's a good place for me to also share, because I believe when you share the little knowledge that you have, you also learn. So I'm here anytime, willing to share. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Because for me, it is my desire that now we grow the industry and we grow the ministry, understanding what we are doing, not just getting into it kama makondo, alafu tuna end up kuharibu, but grow the industry that people will believe in, grow the industry that will heal the hearts of the people of God, and an industry that can pray. Amen. An industry that can sing a song that will heal.
True. And they say that music makes the world go round. So, wow. Any parting shots to your camera there?
I am doing a worship album. It's called Safari Worship Album. This is an album that I need everyone, and of course I could even get a few of your students on board.
Thank you.
I need all of us guys to be part of this album. It is just basically worship. I have done all those, boom 12 stuff. I have danced enough. I have done songs for people to listen to enough. And I feel I'm in a good place now. I have won awards. I've done those things for myself enough. Now I just want to worship God. And, tell him you reign. You are the one. You understand? Amen. So I'll get a few, maybe 1 or 2 students who can sing nicely to God and give them a collabo. I'm not promising, I'm just saying here, so that let the will of God happen. But then that's what it is, and I'm welcoming everyone to be part of it. Let this be our album. Let this be our project to worship God. So I did the first song. It's called Nakuitaji. It's out there. I believe it's blessing people. The second song is coming, and we'll keep growing into the project. Meanwhile, you let's continue with support as you.
Thank you very much. Asante sana.
Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in for this live session. You can catch us on Nairobi Institute of Music and Performing Arts, that is on Facebook, and NIMPA Digital Media on YouTube. Stay safe and God bless you. Asante.